you have anything in your life that still makes you feel guilty? Something that maybe no one else knows about? When I was a teenager, I went with a couple guys up to Rhinelander, Wisconsin. We went camping and we're in the lake and we found a wallet. And now as an adult, I know exactly what you should do. As an adult, I would say take the money. I don't care. I just want my insurance card, my credit card, my license. I just don't want to deal with all the other stuff. That's not what we did. Instead, we took like $25 out of the wallet. And instead of putting it into Lost and Found, instead of admitting what we did, I can still picture the gazebo type structure that I tossed it under. To this day, 20 plus years later, 30 years later, I wish I could go back in time and make things right, but I can't. And I think each one of us has some kind of story of guilt that we wish we could make right. If we could just go back in time, maybe it's a divorce, or it's the internet sites you looked at, maybe it's something that you bought, maybe it's a shady business deal, maybe it's an abortion, maybe it's the way that you shame someone, maybe it's drug use or alcohol use, maybe you did something to someone you'd never want to talk about ever again. And we think, if I could just use enough money to make things right. The thing is, money can't make it right. And Jesus steps into our world, and when we have this, and we don't want to tell anyone because we're afraid they'll never look at us the same, Jesus steps into our world. In 1 Peter, it tells us this: "For you were redeemed, not with gold or silver from this empty way of life, but with the holy, precious blood of Christ." Here's the thing. When you tell yourself this story that no one can know, and you're going to just hold on to this guilt and be beaten down and say, "I'm unforgivable, and I'm going to just live with this weight," Jesus tells a different story because Jesus already knows your story. Jesus wants you just to come before him. What does God have to say about this? God says, "Come and tell me. Confess these things to me. Release this burden from me. And through me, I have forgiveness, because I didn't do it with money, because money can't do it. I did it with the only thing that works, the only thing that can make you right with God, my holy, precious blood."